Birds fans, welcome to the Philly Drill Podcast, your home for everything Philadelphia Eagles. I'm your host, Elijah, aka EQ, and whether you're watching from the city of brotherly love or halfway around the world, I'm glad you're here. Every episode, we're breaking down the biggest Eagles headlines, game analysis, roster moves, coaching decisions, and all the debates that keep Eagles fans chatting. No talking just to talk, just honest football conversation from someone who has and always will bleed midnight green. Today, we've got plenty to cover. The latest news from the football field, standout performances, and what it all means for our Eagles moving forward. So grab your popcorn, crack open a cold soda, or settle in for your commute. Follow the channel if you haven't already. Leave any comments you have below. And as always, go Birds. Let's win the drill. Welcome again to the Philly Drill Podcast. This is the first edition of the show. I'm so excited to be doing this. Now, first off, before we get into everything, I want to address something that has been a topic for everyone this week, for everyone. And it's this interception that the Eagles posted on their social media page. Everyone is taking this out of proportion. I want to say that everything is not about Jalen Hurts. Not everything's about Jalen Hurts. So for the people that don't know, on the Eagles X page, they posted this clip in training camp of Quinyon Mitchell getting an interception on Jalen Hurts. And everyone is taking it as, why would the Eagles post this? They're embarrassing Jalen Hurts. No, the caption is right on cue. How about we highlight the defense as well as the offense? Why would we expect the Eagles to post only offensive highlights? That doesn't make sense to me. Show defensive highlights as well. Quinyon Mitchell is a guy that, well, if we're being honest, he doesn't get a lot of interceptions during the season. So this is good to see him getting an interception in training camp. And also, there are people dogging Jalen Hurts for throwing this interception. Meanwhile, no one is talking about the clips when Josh Allen threw a pick in training camp. This Eagles post has over 15 million views for sure. Last time I checked, it was at 16.4 million views. The Josh Allen one doesn't even have 1 million. And no one's talking about that interception. So why are we talking about this? It does not make sense to me. Let's stop it. We have a great defense. We have an elite defense. I think we can showcase that too. Not everything's about Jalen Hurts in this offense. Now, transitioning over to the offense, let's talk about Devontae Smith. What are his expectations for this year? This is his first season since his rookie year being the wide receiver one for the Eagles. In 2021, he had 916 yards. In 2022, he had 1,196 yards. 2023, he had 1,066 yards. 2024, 833 yards. And 2025, 1,008 yards. I don't think it's crazy to say that Devontae Smith is going to have a career year this year. I've said this multiple times. When the Eagles were at their lowest, when the team has shut down, when everyone's just checked out, who was the one that constantly produced? Who was the one that was still making plays? It's this guy. This guy on the screen. It's Devontae Smith. He's the one still making plays. So I don't think it's crazy to say that he's going to lead this offense like I know he's capable of doing, and he's going to have a career year. 1,200 yards can get him a career year. He can get that. And yes, I know we're usually a run-first offense. We've been a run-first offense for a while now, and Devontae still produced. And he's the wide receiver one. And for the people that are saying, oh, now all the attention's on him because A.J. Brown is gone. Quinyon and Devontae have been going at it during training camp when he's been playing, and Devontae's been doing just fine. And there's not going to be a lot of cornerbacks that are going to be better than Quinyon Mitchell when he's in the game. Devontae's going to be going against worse cornerbacks than Quinyon Mitchell. I think he's fine. Now, again, another guy in the wide receiving core is Darius Cooper, and this is the guy that I think should be the wide receiver 4. Wide receiver 4, for sure. He's made plays every single day of training camp, whether it's making a toe drag swag type of catch or showing off his strong hands, he's made plays. I was talking to Mike Quick during training camp. Not every wide receiver is doing that. And this is not even a guy that is a starter. Talking to Mike Quick. So he should be the wide receiver 4. And some people may not agree with that because we signed a guy named Marquise Brown. We signed Marquise Brown. And I don't think Marquise Brown should be on the team. Sorry. That interception that you saw, this interception here that you saw, Jalen Hurts, it was a decent ball, but it was a bad angle from Marquise Brown. Bad angle from Marquise Brown. He didn't go and get it. It looked like he just had his hands there. It just didn't look like he was trying, in my opinion. It doesn't look like he's trying, in my opinion. And during training camp yesterday, he dropped a wide open ball. It's not the first time that's happened. Not the first time that's happened. So Marquise Brown, I don't think should make the team. You also have Elijah Moore, who has made more plays than Marquise Brown, so I think he should make the team. Yes, Marquise Brown is fast. Yes, speed is great. Speed only kills when you catch the ball. Speed doesn't kill when you can't catch, because then you're just fast and you're just running around the field getting miles in. You're not catching the ball. Being a wide receiver, you have to catch the ball. You can't just be fast. Tyreek Hill would not be Tyreek Hill if he was not catching the ball. You have to catch the ball, and he's not doing that. So I think Marquise Brown should not make the team. And as of right now, my wide receiver projections for the depth chart would be, if you're keeping number 1, Devontae, number 2 would be Wicks, and number 3 would be Lemon. And I'm going to say that Wicks should be number 2 because Lemon should be a slot guy, and the slot guy's wide receiver 3. So you have Smith, Wicks, Lemon. Number 4 is Darius Cooper. Number 5 would be Elijah Moore. And number 6 would be Britton Covey. And I dogged Britton Covey a few days ago for being a starting wide receiver. But I want him to be on the team to be a punt returner because I don't really want Lemon punt returning. He's a part of the offense. So let's keep him on the offense. Britton Covey's not going to be a part of the offense. If we're being honest, if I'm being brutally honest, Britton Covey is not going to be a part of this offense. He's not going to be getting reps at wide receiver unless someone gets hurt. So let's keep Britton Covey and have him as our return man. And I think he is a pretty decent return guy. Marquise Brown, he's done nothing for me. So now moving over to the defensive side of the ball, update for Jonathan Greenard. Vic Fangio said he's still going to be out for a few weeks. So is my prediction that Jonathan Greenard is going to be missing majority of training camp. Now the question is Jonathan Greenard going to be ready for week 1? Like healthy? I think he will be ready for week 1. I think he'll be active for week 1, but how active? I don't think he's going to be getting majority of the snaps. I think our edge rushers are going to be either Nolan Smith or Jalen Hunt, whoever's on that side. No, it's going to be Nolan Smith and Jalen Hunt. They're going to be the 2. I was about to add Jonathan Greenard in there. No, he's hurt. It's going to be Nolan Smith and Jalen Hunt on the edge. And I'm perfectly fine with that because you know how I feel about Jalen Hunt. I'm perfectly fine with that. But I do think Jonathan Greenard is going to get reps. And something else that has come up so far, and I've talked about this guy before, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is getting first-team reps with Zach Bond. Zach Bond is solidified. He's top 4 linebackers in the league, and he's not 4. Argue with the wall. You have Zach Bond there, and I thought it was going to be Zach Bond and Jahad Campbell. I thought that was going to be the duo heading into the season. But Jeremiah Trotter getting first-team reps shows me that Jahad Campbell's not doing what he's supposed to do. Going into training camp, I said Jahad Campbell needs to up his game. He needs to step up. You have big shoes to fill with Nakobe Dean now going to the Raiders. And this shows me, Jeremiah Trotter being here, this shows me that Jahad Campbell's not doing what he needs to do. I'm not saying he's doing bad, but he's not doing what he needs to do. Jeremiah Trotter is a very, very talented young kid. And Vic Fangio is going to play the people that he sees fit. And if he doesn't see Jahad Campbell fit yet, then he's not going to play. So if I were talking to Jahad Campbell, I would say, hey, you got to step it up now because Jeremiah Trotter's here to take your spot. He's here to take your spot. And lastly, this is what everyone's been waiting for. Everyone's excited for. We have football tomorrow. We have football tomorrow. The Eagles are going to Baltimore to play the Ravens, and I'm excited. I'm excited. Now, as of right now, as of recording this at 12:55 p.m., there is still no telling on who's starting. Are we playing the starting offense? Vic Fangio has hinted at starting the defense. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean did not practice yesterday, which tells me that they're probably going to get like a drive, maybe two. That's what I think it's going to be. So maybe we're going to see the starting defense. But if I'm being honest, I don't really care who starts on defense because I trust Vic Fangio, and our defense is already elite. I'm more focused about the offense. I'm going to be more tuned in for the offense tomorrow than I am the defense. I want the starters on offense to play. I've said that 2 trillion times. I want them to play. I feel like they need to play. Every year, we have not started our starters, and we come into week 1 with our offense looking like they just woke out of a coma. And Nick Sirianni has said in press conferences, oh, yes, we've done aggressive practices, da-da-da-da-da. You're playing the same defense every day, though. You're playing the same team every day. This offense needs to face new defenses, other teams they need to play. So hopefully we play our offensive starters. Whether or not we play our offensive starters or not, these people are going to get playing time. So I'm going to tell you the people that I want to see, and I'm looking to see how they play. Number one is obviously the poster guy for this game. For me, Darius Cooper. Yes, he shut out in training camp. He's done amazing against this Eagles defense. He's made plays. Do that in game. Don't do that during practice. Yes, we simulate games during practice, but let's do it during an actual game. Do it against this Ravens defense. I want to see that. Number 2 is Eli Stowers because Eli Stowers has not been playing well. That's what I've heard. I've heard his only touchdown's been a wide open one. Easy pitch and catch touchdown. Eli Stowers is the guy that cannot block as of right now. So I don't think he should be a part of this offense right now because we are successful when we run the football. And to run the football successfully, you need to block. How did Saquon Barkley get 2,000 yards in 2024? The offensive line. So we have to block. So Eli Stowers, I do expect him to play. I just want to see him make some plays, make some good catches or something. And I'm going to look to see if he is on a blocking assignment. I am going to see how he does with that. And the third player is Markel Bell, Lane Johnson's replacement, I'm assuming. Right now, the guy is 6'9". He is a big guy. And in training camp, based on what I've seen, some clips from him, he's been doing pretty well. He has neutralized the edge pretty well. And I want to see if he can do that tomorrow. Now, if the starters are playing, 3 guys I want to see are number 1, Dontavian Wicks. Again, same case as Darius Cooper. You've done pretty well against the Eagles defense, but you're not going to be playing the Eagles defense during the season. You're going to be playing a different defense every week. So I want to see how Dontavian Wicks does against the Ravens. Number 2, just mentioned him a few minutes ago, Jahad Campbell. Do something. Do something to show that you have improved in the offseason. I know it's a lot of pressure. I know it's a lot of pressure on this guy because this is only his second season. It's only his second season, but that's what you get for being in Philadelphia. Philadelphia has a high standard. It's Super Bowl or bust for Philadelphia. That's just how it is here. Sorry. But hopefully he does make some good plays. And number 3 is Michael Carter Jr. because he is a guy that has been rotating around. He's played a little bit of slot corner and a little bit of safety. And as of right now, it seems like Vic Fangio in this offense, in this team, trusts him. So hopefully he does well. So that's all I have for today. I'm just excited for Eagles football to be back. I'm really excited for Eagles football to be back. The next time you will see me Maybe I will react to the game. I will show my game reactions because I will definitely be watching. The problem is, I say things I don't mean. I can get aggressive. I can overreact to things. It's just how I am. That's why I don't see how people like Philly 500, how he somewhat stays composed during some of these Eagles games. How did you stay composed watching Kevin Patullo for 3 hours straight? How could you do it? I couldn't. I was saying things I should not have said. So I might show my reaction there. I feel like that might be a little entertaining. I might see. So you might see me then. But yeah, this is the Philly Drill podcast. I'm excited to continue to do this. I feel like this looks better. I like the format. And yeah, I'm just excited to see how this goes moving forward. So I will see you all tomorrow. You'll see me tomorrow at some point, whether it's for my last minute thoughts or for my game reactions. And I will see you then. Go Birds. That was the drill.